Hello guys, J-Motion Pictures back with another video, and today I'm going to be going over the Jakks Pacific Sonic the Hedgehog Sonic. So here we have the classic Sonic, right? And he has his little accessory in the corner there, and then taking a look at the packaging first, because I did just find this right out of Walmart. They have a bunch of these here. I'm sure you'll definitely be able to find it. So far it looks good in the packaging. A lot of the plastic is just for random space that is not being taken up. We have Sonic on the back here, which looks pretty cool. This time not in a wave, it's just him. 11 points of articulation, and it shows examples through there. Then it says he has the biggest bio, actually, the longest one. It says, the world's fastest blue hedgehog. Sonic runs at top speed and can use his special homing attack ability to save the natural world around him. So here we have Sonic here, Sonic the Hedgehog at the top once again, and then if you turn him around, you have him leaping up on the corner of the packaging, which is pretty cool. This is for ages 3 and up, and that's pretty much it with this packaging. So enough about that. Let's get the figure open and check him out. All right, so here's the figure out of the packaging. Now, if you're wondering why I have him in this stance, it's because, well, as soon as you put him a little bit off, of course, it's not doing it on camera, but let's say you want to stand your figure. If you try and do it, no matter what, the knees will not work. They are super floppy. Like, what is that? That is horrible. It's really not good. That is, like, horrible. He will not stand. His head, like, look at that. I can't even, he just Matrix styles everything. It's, not good at all, and that is such a huge letdown, and that is going to bring this guy's score down by a lot. So yeah, I know it's a $10 figure and everything, so it's, you know, you can't expect it to be like a Marvel Legend, but this guy stands fine, doesn't fall over easily, can put him in cool poses, and he won't fall over as easy. However, this, you try and stand it up normally, and it will just fall over almost no matter what. This guy is sometimes fine in a pose, but, like, just trying to get him to stand normally is horrible. Like, a lot of the time, he will just fall over, and that's because he has a huge head. And Sonic does have a huge head and everything, and I get that, but, like, come on, what is that? It doesn't even do it like that on here. I don't get that. But, like, yeah, so taking a look at the detail of the figure, the paint is great for a $10 figure. I love it. It's not cheap. Doesn't look cheap. Doesn't look like it was, you know, rushed or anything like that. For what I could see, the red and the white and the yellow with the gray is separated nicely enough. You have a little blemish right there. And other than that, I mean, the ears are kind of but, like, again, I'm just going to keep using the excuse of it's $10 because, well, it's only $10. You're not going to get Marvel Legends worth. And even Marvel Legends figures their paint is not as good as this sometimes. And they have a lot more of paint app mistakes. But yeah, so just overall, really, really nice looking figure. This looks like almost perfect. And for a $10 figure, it pretty much is perfect. So then taking a look at the articulation, you have a side-to-side head swivel, no up or down, which is fine. The arms move out this high up, which is great. Then they, of course, also, if I can get his big head out of the way, they pretty much move, yeah, all the way around like that. No elbow joints, which honestly, I was really not going to get this figure for that, but you really don't need him as much as you really think. It doesn't hinder as much as articulation as you'd think. And then the legs, single joints, which work nicely 90 degrees. You have the legs that kick this high up without any loose hinges, so that's really good. And then you have him able to kick back this far, which is also really good. And then you have some ball joints for the ankles, so the ankles do move up and kind of around like that, which is actually nice for a figure like this. And then if you pivot these to the side, you can get Sonic to do that, which is crazy. And if you move that like that, it's pretty much just like he's doing a normal split. So you can get some pretty good articulation out of this guy and some really nice posing. But I don't know if, I'm pretty sure it's not just on mine because I checked some other reviews and their legs are also loose. But, like, that is horrible. And I tried the ice trick where you put it in ice. If any of you guys have any idea on how to tighten these joints, please tell me in the comments. I was so ready to do an awesome stop motion with this. It was going to be Sonic Tails versus the Omega. But that, like, can't happen now. He won't stand. He can only stand like this, but he has to look at Tails. And he can't. So, please, if you have any recommendation on how to fix these tight joints, please, or these loose joints, please tell me in the comment section below. The bottom of the shoe, by the way, looks really nice. You have the peg holes there. So that's pretty cool. And then I also forgot to mention, he comes with the spring, and it is an actual spring. I don't know. I mean, it's just kind of fun. You just, like, you know, and it kind of does make the noise. So I kind of like that. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but it's just, it adds more fun to this. So yeah, there's not much really to talk about here. Just the paint, the detail. I mean, he does have a seam right in the middle of his head there, but I can live with that. Again, it's not going to be perfect, and for what you're getting here, it's not bad at all. The oval on his torso patch there doesn't exactly match, but again, I can live with it. But yeah, so that's pretty much gonna be it. This is again a short figure, so we're just gonna put him against some other figures, see how he stands, if he stands, and measure him and do the rest. Do keep in mind that his feet are being held together with white kind of sticky tack. So here he stands next to Mario, and Mario towers over him. So no, the Mario movie will not scale in with the Sonic figures, and yeah, unfortunately. And then there's Luigi too. So unless you want Sonic like extremely small, I don't think that's really gonna work. And let's get him next to some other figures. Here Sonic stands next to the Omega figure, and then here he also stands next to Tails, who stands a lot better. Such a huge relief, and his legs don't even wobble at all, pretty much. It's so good. I love it. So here he stands next to Tails, which is a really good size comparison. I actually like that a lot. Then here he stands next to Omega, which I think is also fine. I don't know if he's supposed to be much bigger than Sonic, but I feel like for a little scaled down, kind of some action figures, these work and will suffice. So yeah, and then a review coming up on both of these soon, and yeah, can't wait. So that's gonna be pretty much all the size comparison. Just kidding. Here he stands next to the average 6-inch figure. We have the Marvel Legends Stanley. So what are my final thoughts on this figure? I think it's really good. Honestly, if you don't have the problem with the loose joints, which I think you will, because again, this happens with a lot of people. I mean, he's not standing with any sticky tack at all, and that's balancing on one foot. So he's good. Don't get me wrong. He is a very good figure. It's just he also has the problem that you'll never be able to stand him up straight. So if that's something that really matters to you, then I'm sorry, this figure is going to sorely disappoint you, because this figure majorly disappoints me in that aspect, but also a lot of the other stuff does make up for it. So because of that, I'm going to give this figure a 6 out of 10. Really good paint, pretty good articulation, really good price. You have all of it here. I might give it a 6.5 because, like, I really want to give this a high rating because it is a really good figure. You're getting your money's worth here. This is $10 and you're getting pretty good. But it's just that problem with the legs, man. It doesn't work. If anyone again can help me fix that, that's not putting it in ice or water or cold water to let it freeze up, please let me know, because I was very hyped to do a lot of stuff with this figure, and I was sorely disappointed because I now can't. But yeah, just let me know if you guys have any recommendations, and let me know if you have any other reviews that you want to see. Thank you guys so much for watching. That's going to be the end of the video. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and like the video so you can see more content like this and more coming on the way. So that's going to be pretty cool, and it's going to lead to a bunch of stuff. I got a lot of stuff coming in the way. So if you're interested in any of that, please go to my channel and subscribe, and that'll be it. So thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.